fashion is cyclic and Y2K fashion is back because there's a lot of things of it in it that are kind of opposite of what was just happening, because crop tops are famous and Y2K is like very specifically long tops, and high rise jeans were famous for so long, and now we have low rise jeans. We don't actually have low rise jeans, we just have mid rise jeans, which feels like low rise jeans because our jeans has been so high for so long. There are a few Y2K fashion trends that I really like. A few days ago I made the Fruitier Aero shirt tank top, and most of the stuff in Y2K, it was like the rise of fast fashion, and a lot of fashionable stuff was available that was like of versatile designs. A lot of it was ugly, but we had options, and I was looking through color palettes that were available back in the day. And do you want to sit here? You match the aesthetic of the video.
We can do the whole thing.
Black for bottom.
Yeah, because it's UV resistant.
Yeah, but like that's not good for photos. Color palettes. So there's a few specific color palettes that are specifically used to show Y2K. One is the Fruitier Aero. One of the famous ones is Neapolitan. And I had a bunch of yarn left. And I also love Neapolitan hair. If I were to ever decide to bleach my hair and like make it some funky color, it would be Neapolitan hair. It's so pretty. I decided to make this sweater Neapolitan colors. I had pink and cream and brown already, and I added a little black to it for dimension, and yeah, decided to make a Neapolitan colored sweater. The sweater was made bottom up, in a knitting style bottom up, and then I did the sleeves, and in the end I added the ribbing in brown, and I added elastics to it. The pattern, I just kind of decided to go with Fair Isle patterns before kind of giving up midway because I liked some other cutesy pattern. There is the V's, the stars, the hearts, the first pink lattice pattern, the EXO pattern, then the snowflake pattern, bows, flowers, and I think another EXO. And then both the sleeves are identical, and I gave it a V, heart, triangle. This is like a pair of three of the three main colors. Heart, smaller heart, flowers, this concentric square shape that I really like, and then the ribbon. So this sweater was also supposed to be for home, like every other sweater I make is for home, but in the end this is also too pretty to wear at home, and I feel like I feel like this one I'm just going to bite the bullet and I'm just going to start wearing it at home, because if I don't, then I guess every single sweater I make, it turns out way too pretty, and then if I don't wear it at home, I end up like I don't go out a lot. So this one I think I'm going to make it a house sweater. Yeah, the pink one I couldn't in the end, but this one I will. I will. I'll go to sleep in the sweater tonight. Okay, yeah. The first step. Okay, so I'm going to my office, and I made a few more things with the leftover yarns. I must show you. This is not made by me, to go under the sweater. And then I made this bonnet. I have not weaved in the ends yet because honestly I finished it yesterday and I've gotten lazy. This is great. It's so cold but so sunny. Like I don't know whether like this happens anywhere else. It's so sunny. Like all the light on me, it's natural sunlight right now. That I think, yeah, that's the end of the post note. Bye. Where is this stupid list? And I'm recording. Yeah, what do we need? Food? Yeah. Oil? Oh, yeah. Y2K fashion. I don't even remember what I was saying. Fashion is cyclic. You said, do you want to talk to them? I was done with the intro, I think. It is recording. The bath, right? Wait, don't leave your purse upstairs. Yeah? Don't leave your purse upstairs. I'm leaving my purse upstairs. This one is such a wide. You can just... I hate being bootylicious.